give us your basketball story. How did it start? When did it start? And from where?
I personally come from a sports family. Yeah. My dad used to do football. So
really?
Yes.
Did he play at the high level?
Yes, he was captain of the Uganda national team.
Who is that?
He's called Nsubuga.
Oh,
yes.
The midfielder.
Yes.
He played for KCCA?
Yes, please.
That's your dad?
Yes.
Okay, that's very interesting. Yes. Go on.
So he encouraged me to pick a sport. He wasn't specific. He said you can venture, because I tried football, but it wasn't really my thing. I did lacrosse, I did netball, but then I joined Nabisunsa in my senior one. And
which year was that?
That was 2017, and the basketball team was very active, so I decided, you know what, let me join the most active team, and I joined the basketball team. I was a rookie, and they welcomed me as well, Coach Onyuta Nelson, and I started growing there. And
then how did you discover yourself in terms of which position to play from that time up to this point? I ran very fast. Yeah, I used fast athlete,
yes, yeah. I used to do athletics. Yeah. So when I saw people like Ekon Brenda playing, because those are people I look up to, up to now.
Okay. So you knew Ekon Brenda right from when you were in Nabisunsa?
Yes, we would play against her and she would score very many points. So I said, maybe I can be like Ekon Brenda. So I started captain.
And now you're the person that is considered her heir apparent at JKL. Because you play exactly like her almost.
I started capitalizing on my speed and using it, and thank God my teammates knew my strengths and they would pass me that ball. They knew
on a quick break.
Yes, if I get the rebound, I'm passing it to Tamasha. So there was very good chemistry, and I capitalized on that in order to fit into the team and contribute something as well.
Oh, interesting. So you played from your senior one. Is that basketball up to the time you finished your senior 6 at Nabisunsa?
I technically started in senior 3 because by the time I joined, there were people who were better than me. So you have to earn the spot on the team. Yeah. You have to start working very hard in order to actually get minutes to start playing.
How many years have you played in the National Basketball League? And I know that that dates back to your days in Nabisunsa. You, the rare school that plays in the top flight of Uganda basketball. How many years have you played in it? Because I'm sure now people look at you as a veteran, even as young as you are.
Let me see. I think like 7-8 years.
Oh, you've been playing. So when was your first game in the National Basketball League?
My first game was after, I think,
around 2019?
Yes, after COVID, when we came back, because we were in the lower league, division, and then we came back up, and it was such a joy for us.
The 2020, that was around the time you came back. Yes. 2021 or thereabout.
Yes, and I remember something I won't forget. I think one of the first 2 games we had to play was KCCA and JKL, and those games were really very tough. And
were those your first opponents in the National Basketball League?
I don't think, but they were the hardest. Yeah. And
who was your first opponent? Do you still remember the first team you played against?
I really do not, but I remember the KCCA game, and our coach was telling us, let them not reach 100. That was the goal for that specific game. So they stopped on 98, and we had not really very many points.
How many did you have?
I think we were like 30-something, 40-something. Yeah, so our goal was to make sure they don't reach 100.
And how many did you score in that game? Do you still remember?
I don't know.
But you were possibly the biggest scorer in that game?
I just tried to run my offense all the time.
Okay. Of course, one of the things that I hear people discussing quite a bit about you is your athleticism and your scoring ability. It is something that has left so many people thinking that this is a player that is shaping up quite well for the national team in future. What is your favorite position, if I may ask?
I would go for shooting guard. Yes, but me, I'm ever running because point guard, get the ball, dribble. Me, I want to get the ball immediately. I get the ball, I want to score the ball
for the team.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very clear. How would you assess yourself as a player, Tamasha, in terms of how good you are and maybe what you still need to work on to get better?
I would say I'm really not there yet. I have a lot to do. I joined JKL because I wanted to do better. I had so many other teams calling up to me and they told me come and join, but I'm like, let me join the best team in the league so that I can improve on myself, because being around people who are better than you actually gives you the motivation to do better. I played with people like Ekon Brenda, Hope Akelo, Flavia Okecho, and those were people who are very big in the game. I was scared.
When you first arrived?
Yes, I was very scared because I knew I was the youngest and I don't really have much to give. But they welcomed me, and my first year I didn't really play that much.
That was last year?
Yes, I didn't play that much, but people like Flavio Kecho, the coach, Coach Malinga, Coach Brian, they kept pushing me. They told me, your time is going to come, you're going to play, you're going to keep...
And you bid your time.
Yes, and thing with JKL, when they give you your time, you have to actually use it. They give you 1 minute on court, you have to show an impact in that 1 minute. You can't just play around. And JKL is a team of winners. When we step on court, everyone has the drive to win. So it rubs off on you as well. So you can't really be messing up. I have a lot to work on, a lot to do, but I know with the support of my coaches, the support of my family and the team, I'm going to get there eventually.
Yeah, of course you won the championship with the JKL last season.
Yes, I did.
How did that make you feel? Can you describe the feeling of, especially coming from 2 games down and then sweeping the UCU Lady Cannons 4-2 eventually?
At first, when we were losing to the UCU, truth be told, we did not understand what was going on, because we felt like we were doing our best, but things just weren't working out. But we did we went and analyzed video analysis, sat down, and each player was given a task to just contemplate on what they put and what they can do better in order to win. And that's where the drive came in. Everyone gives in 100%, and that's what we did. So when everyone started playing, we eventually caught up and won the championship. This
season, you've played quite a lot. In terms of minutes, I've been looking at your statistics and you're averaging 25 minutes per game. That is really huge. That, in many ways, shows how important you've become for the team. What do you attribute it to?
I would personally attribute it to hard work, because last season I didn't play as much. So when
but you were still working hard in the season?
When the season ended, the off season, I went and put in extra effort, because I sat down and reflected and I said, what am I putting on the table? Even when a coach doesn't play you, you ask yourself, what are you putting on the table for a team? So I worked on my shooting, I worked on my free throws, my drives, and I came very motivated to play this season.
Oh, okay. And you've, I've been looking at your statistics, you're averaging 14 points. That's quite good, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So as we wind up this interview, of course, we don't have much time left on the clock for us, but tell us in brief, are you still in school? What are you pursuing? And what are your dreams come the end of 2025? I'm
still in school. I'm at Victoria University. I'm doing a Bachelor's of Information Technology. I'm in my 2nd year. And
computer stuff, eh?
Yes, yes. And my goals come the end of 2025. I believe that JK Lady Dolphins is definitely going to win this championship. We have our players coming back on board. Evelyn is back, Ekon is coming back, and all the others. And even the team that's there, we have very good coaches, very good staff. We are pushed like a lot. We train very much, and with all the talent, we can't fail to win the championship.